Hi guys, and welcome to another video in the HSC Chemistry series, this one from the acidic environment, looking at food additives. Now, this is just going to give you a couple of ideas today because this is one of these research dot points that's important for you to go away and have a little bit of a look yourself at what's actually involved here. But we do need to understand why some acids have been added to our foods. Now, in going back a step, we know that acids and bases are important for the maintenance of correct pH in swimming pools, for health, hygiene, and also to inhibit the growth of microorganisms, to maintain good health for fish tanks, for gardens, for the plants that grow there, as well as our bloodstream and our bodies, which also have an equilibrium system that is based on maintenance of pH. And also components of our digestive system involved in the breakdown of different types of foods that we eat are also pH dependent, some on basic, some on very acidic, such as the stomach, and others on neutral pH values. But in this one, we want to have a look at some of the acids that are present in the food that we eat, either because of their ability to change the flavor of the food or drink, or also their ability to act as a preservative and inhibit bacterial growth. So these are some of the examples of the places where we might find some acidic solutions, particularly involving the inhibition of the growth of microorganisms. Often acids are used as preservatives for this reason. That sort of helps them to prevent spoilage. Sometimes these preservatives also increase shelf life. So these first 3 points, often coexist together as we identify the different ways in which acids impact on living organisms. But because of their sour taste, they can also be used to change the flavor of foods. Vinegar, one specific example of an acid which is often used in things like sweet and sour, but also as a leavening agent. The acid reacting with carbonates, such as bicarb of soda, can create bubbles of carbon dioxide, and those bubbles, as they move out through the dough, for example, may lighten that dough, increasing the gas content, and that's the activity as a leavening agent. So acid-base reactions are important for cooking as well. You can see a couple of these proprietary kind of products, McKinsey's range of different types of acids, tartaric and citric, commonly used acids in cooking, and these are organic acids, which means we know that they are also almost by definition weak acids. So it's important, as I said, for you to do a little bit of research on this, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of a general idea of the kinds of acids you might want to have a look at. So this list on the left, citric, lactic, ascorbic, tartaric, malic, and phosphoric, are all acids that you might like to have a look at in terms of their impact as food additives. We can see from the numbers of protons that are liberated per mole of the acid that citric is a triprotic acid, lactic is a monoprotic acid, ascorbic tri, tartaric di, malic di, and phosphoric we know is a triprotic acid. Some of the sources, or citric acid, obviously comes from citrus fruits. Lactic acid is a milk-based acid, so cheeses, yogurts, sometimes meat product fermentation can give you some increase in lactic acid. And we know that when our muscles are under fatigue and in low oxygen, they can also produce lactic acid. Not that we would eat those, I assume. Fruit and vegetables are a good source of ascorbic acid, citrus in particular, and peppers. Ascorbic is linked with vitamin C. Tartaric's found in grapes and also in cranberries, believed to be good for you, and malic and phosphoric, two other sources there. Phosphoric particularly important for some of those inorganic structures such as bones and teeth in our bodies. The food additives, like any other sorts of additives, should only be part of your diet if they have been proven to have the sort of effects that you're after. If you're just looking for flavor or taste, then obviously it's less critical. So you can see in the last column here, I've provided a few different uses of some of the sorts of things that we use acids for, and once you notice fairly consistently is acids are primarily used as preservatives. They enhance the shelf life of different products simply by inhibiting the growth of bacteria or other microorganisms and helping to preserve food for as long as possible. So have a little bit of a look yourself, pick 1 or 2 acids that you think are going to be useful to you, that you are more likely to remember, and make sure that they're the ones that you focus on when you're writing your responses. And thanks for watching.